hope you're doing well. For today, I want to speak about deeper breathing. I think on a very basic level, the whole lockdown situation has kind of made us realize that sometimes we need to just pause and relax and take a moment to breathe. But I think it goes a bit deeper than that. And I'm going to speak a little bit about breathing in a more metaphoric sense. If you look up the definition of breathe or breathing, this is described as the action of inhaling air and then exhaling it. When you inhale, you're taking in energy or you're taking in information and resources. Whereas when you are exhaling, I see this as what you produce or your productive actions. And I think many people are so focused on the exhaling process. They are so focused on producing things and being productive and just doing all the time. But I think that many forget that you need to inhale before you can exhale. And what I mean by that is you need to sit and sometimes take in information and observe and think about what you're taking in before you can just do and produce and create things all the time. There are various aspects that I think are important to look at when assessing this breathing process. I think often what happens is that we get so busy with life or responsibilities and just exhaling and doing things all the time that we forget to sit and just appreciate things. And I think that's one of the first aspects of inhaling that we don't do, is we don't sit and appreciate. And we can appreciate what we've done and we can appreciate what we have and what environment we're surrounded by. People end up just going into this rat race of pursuit, but they don't even enjoy what they're pursuing. And it's just another pursuit and another pursuit. And it's great to pursue things and it's great to grow. But I think people sometimes need to also inhale and just pause and reflect. And I think that also re-energizes a person, because we do only have a limited supply of air. You've got to inhale before you can exhale more air. So the second reason why I think inhaling is so important is because in that process of inhalation, our lungs take in the air, they absorb them, do what they need to do with them, and then obviously we exhale. So I think very much in that same way, when we take in information, we mustn't just breathe out immediately. We need to go deep and we need to think deeply and really consider what we're doing before we go and do things. Essentially, what I'm saying is that we need to think before we act and ask ourselves whether what we're doing is aligned to our inner beings, whether it's aligned to our higher selves, and whether it's aligned to the purpose and goals that we intend for ourselves. And I think this is really important because oftentimes we act so much and we do so much that we kind of don't even think about the consequences. We don't even think about whether our actions are actually doing anything meaningful to us. So the last notion I want to speak about in terms of deep breathing and in terms of inhalation is the whole idea of masks. This might sound strange, but I think we've all realized that wearing a mask makes it a lot more difficult to breathe. And looking at this, I think when we wear figurative masks, we kind of do the same thing to ourselves. We don't let ourselves breathe in our full potential. We kind of constrain ourselves and limit the air or limit the knowledge that we're able to acquire and eventually produce into something magical. And on top of that, when we wear a mask, whatever we're producing or exhaling is also being entrapped by that mask. So I think it's very limiting to wear masks, and I think that the lesson there is to be true to yourself and take off that mask and let yourself breathe in your potential and produce things that are authentic to who you are and your inner being. So the way that I see this is that we can either carry on breathing on a simple physical and biological level, or we can breathe in deeper and we can breathe in life wholesomely and authentically so that we can live life with meaning and with full purpose. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and I will probably see you all next week. Bye.